أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. صدق الله العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Surah Al-Fajr, the dawn. In the name of Allah, the most affectionate, the most merciful. Ayah number 16. وَأَمَّا إِذَا مَا ابْتَلَاهُ فَقَدَرَ عَلَيْهِ رِزْقَهُ فَيَقُولُ رَبِّي أَهَانَنِ. But when he tries him and straightens for him provisions, he says, my Lord has humiliated me. In the tafsir it is mentioned, he complains about his Lord to everyone. Also he conceals the favor of his Lord. He cries out of agitation at difficulties sent by Allah Almighty. Or it could mean that he regards poverty as a form of disgrace for him. Although at times this could be in the form of a punishment, majority of the prophets, saints and ulama, Islamic scholars, had been poor. It should be remembered that the word qadr reflects power, estimation, honor and hardship. Ayah number 17. كَلَّا بَلْ لَا تُكْرِمُونَ الْيَتِيمَ. Indeed, you do not honor the orphan. Reason for its revelation, Qadma bin Mazun was an orphan by Umayyah bin Khalaf, who did not fulfill his rights, nor did he treat him with any kindness. These verses were revealed regarding him. This is mentioned in Ruhul Mani and Khuzainul Irfan. From this emerged two issues. Number one, upbringing of an orphan gives him a good education, and correct training is the highest form of worship and religious and social obligation. And number two, the infidel too are duty bound for the upbringing of the orphans, because Umayyah bin Khalaf was censured for this indiscretion. Ayah number 18. وَلَا تَحَاضُّونَ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ. Nor did you urge each other to feed the needy. In the commentary it is mentioned, it means neither do you donate food nor create desire in others for it. In fact, you stop them from this charity. From this emerge a few issues. Number one, Generosity is a praiseworthy attribute, but miserliness is a vice. Number 2, donation of edible things is superior to other charities as it helps to save lives. So much so that feeding animals too is an act of reward, and feeding a hungry human being is indeed a praiseworthy act. Number 3, halting charities under some pretext to stop the giving of charity are the ways of the infidels. The present day other sects should take a lesson from this. And number 4, even the infidels are duty bound to generosity, as they had been censured for their miserliness, but this hardship is not of righteous nature. For this reason, they are not duty bound to pay their zakat, which they had not paid prior to accepting Islam. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Rasulallah. Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nur Allah. As-salatu wassalamu alayki ya Nabiy Allah. Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nur Allah. One who recites Salat al-Nabi loudly was forgiven. An old pious man dreamt a person after his death and asked, how has Allah Azza wa Jal dealt with you? He said, Allah Azza wa Jal has forgiven me. The pious man asked, for what reason? He said, I used to write hadith in the company of muhaddiths. Once he recited salat upon the embodiment of Nur, the mercy of both worlds, the beloved of Allah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. I also recited Salat al-Nabi loudly. When others attendees heard that, they too recited Salat al-Nabi. Therefore, Allah Azza wa Jal has forgiven all of us by the virtue of this act. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Alhamdulillah, in the Mahol of Dawat Islami, whenever we're in gatherings, we say Sallu ala al-Habib loudly. So Alhamdulillah, the other people, they recite Salat al-Nabi upon the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When you recite this, inshallah, Sallu ala al-Habib, then everybody, all the attendees, recite it loudly. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It is an obligation to be obedient to even cruel parents. Sayyidina Abdullah bin Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu has stated that the Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam has said, the one whose mourning was in such a way that he is obedient to his parents, for him 2 gates of paradise are open in the morning. And if only one parent is alive, then 1 gate is open. And the one whose evening was in such a way that he was disobedient to Allah Azza wa Jal in regards to his parents, for him 2 gates of hell open in the morning. And if only one of them is alive, and then only 1 gate is open. A person asked, even if the parents are cruel to him, he sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam replied, even if they are cruel, even if they are cruel, and even if they are cruel. Dear Islamic brothers and viewers of social media, no doubt the person who keeps his parents happy is very fortunate. The one who displeases his parents is bound to perish. Allah Azza wa Jal has said in Surah Bani Israel, part 15, verse 23 to 25, translation from Kanzul Iman, treat your parents with kindness. if they either of them or both reach old age in your presence, do not say uff to them, and do not rebuff them, and speak with them with the utmost respect, and lower your wing humbly for them with mercy, and pray, my Lord, have mercy on them both the way they nursed me when I was young. Your Lord is well aware of what is in your hearts. Ya ilahi rahm farma Mustafa ke waste, Ya Rasool Allah karam kijiye Huda ke waste, मुश्किलें हल कर शहे मुश्किल कुशा के वास्ते, करबलाए रद शहीद करबला के वास्ते, सैयदे सज्जाद के सदके में साजिद रख मुझे, इल्म हक दे बाकरे इल्म हुदा के वास्ते, सिद्क सादिक का तसदक सादकुल इस्लाम कर, बेगदब राज़ी हो काज़िम और रज़ा के वास्ते, बहरे मारूफ ओ सरी मारूफ दे बेहुद सरी, जुल्द हक में गिल जुनेद बासफा के वास्ते, बहरे शिबली शेर हक दुनिया के कुत्तों से बचा, एक का रख अब्द वाहिद बेरिया के वास्ते, बुल फराह का सदका कर गम को फराह दे हुस्न साद, बुल हसन ओ बू साईद सादजा के वास्ते, कादरी कर कादरी रख कादरियों में उठा, कदर अब्दुल कादर कुदरत नुमा के वास्ते, अहसनल्लाहु लहुम रिज़्क़न से दे रिज़्क़े हसन, बल्दाए रज़्ज़ाक़ ताजुल अस्फिया के वास्ते, नस्र भी सालिह का सदका सालिह ओ मंसूर रख, दे हयाते दीन मुहय्यी जाफिज़ा के वास्ते, तूर इरफा ओ अलू हमदो उसना ओ बहा, दे अली मूसा हसन अहमद बहा के वास्ते, बहर इब्राहीम मुझ पर नार गम गुलजार कर, बीक दे दाता बिकार बादशाह के वास्ते, ख्वानाए दिल को जियादे रूह ईमान को जमाल, शहजिया मौला जमालुल औलिया के वास्ते, दे मोहम्मद के लिए रोजी कर अहमद के लिए, ख्वान फज़लुल्लाह से हिस्सा गदा के वास्ते, दीन दुनिया के मुझे बरक़ात दे बरक़ात से, इश्क हक दे इश्क इश्क इल्तिमा के वास्ते, हुब्बे अहले बैत दे आले मोहम्मद के लिए, कर शहीद इश्क हमजा पेशवा के वास्ते, दिल को अच्छा तल को सुतरा जान को पुरनूर कर, अच्छे प्यारे शमसिदी बदरुल उला के वास्ते, दो जहां में खादिम आले रसूल अल्लाह कर, हज़रत आले रसूल मुक्तदा के वास्ते, कर अता अहमद रज़ाए अहमद मुरसल मुझे, मेरे मौला हज़रत अहमद रज़ा के वास्ते, पुरजिया कर मेरा चेहरा हशर में किबरिया, शहजिया उद्दीन पीर बासफा के वास्ते, अहयिना फिद्दीन वद्दुनिया सलाम बिस्सलाम, क़ादरी अब्दुस्सलाम उश अदा के वास्ते, इश्क अहमद में अता कर चश्म तर सोज़े जिगर, याहुदा इलियास को अहमद रज़ा के वास्ते, सदका इलाया कदे चैन इज़ इल्म अमल, अफ़वा इरफान आफियत इसमें नवा के वास्ते. O Allah Azza wa Jal, with the pious saints, that have been mentioned in this dua. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, with the wasila and the wasila of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, accept our Salat al-Fajr, accept this Madani halqa. Ya Allah, forgive our major and minor sins. Ya Allah, give us the istiqamat in deen. Accept our nafli ibadat. Ya Allah, our fasts. Ya Allah, our charities. Ya Allah, accept them all. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give us steadfastness in deen. Ya Allah, give us the ability to perform our 5 daily salahs with jima'. Ya Allah, give us the ability to invite others towards the masjid. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, fill our masjids with worshippers. Give us protection from the enemies. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, enlighten our hearts. Give us nur on our faces. Ya Allah, cure from all elements and diseases. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give us strength in worship. Ya Allah, protect us from shaitan. Protect us from our nafs. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, protect us from bad company. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, protect us from the enemies of Islam. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, take away the love of the world from our hearts, love of the cars, love of the buildings, the love of the money. Ya Allah, replace it with the love of the deen. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the love of the Ahl Bayt, the love of the Sahaba, the love of the awliya, the love of the prophets, the love of our Pir of Murshid. Ya Allah, give us steadfastness in Sharia, love of the Sunnah of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ya Allah, give us ability to travel in your way on the Madani Qafila, to fill in the Nek Amal. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, and also give us the ability to become pious. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, forgive our shortcomings. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, with your blessing and mercy and with the power of Kun Fayakun. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, make us obedient to you and make us obedient to our parents and give us success in this life and the hereafter. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, bless the majlis. Ya Allah, bless our brother Ibrar. Ya Allah, Wasim Kabir. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, accept this sincere dua, forgive their parents and give them a high rank in Jannah. Ya Allah, brother Qasim, brother Naeem, brother Sadiq, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, his son, and brother Sajid, 2 Sajids. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, accept this sincere dua and give them the istiqamat in deen. And one of the friends at the back, which I don't know his name, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give him steadfastness in deen and give his ability to act upon the Quran and the Sunnah of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, bless Kashmir, Palestine and Syria, Yemen and all the Muslim countries that are being oppressed. Ya Allah, remove this oppression and protect us from this pandemic. Those who are dying of hunger, those children who become orphans, Ya Allah, protect their dignity, give them wealth and give them food and provisions. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, take away the destruction around the world. Ya Allah, guide our corrupt leaders, Ya Allah, the criminal leaders, Ya Allah, to Islam. Ya Allah, give them your fear and give them the change and in their hearts to become pious. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, protect Pakistan and remove the crisis and the financial crisis in Pakistan and raise the flag of Islam. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, and protect us from wars and disasters and earthquakes. Ya Allah. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, yesterday a brother, we went to the graveyard and Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, to see the manazils of the graves. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, bless this brother, make his first night in the grave, brother Nadeem Nazir. Ya Allah, make his accountability easy and give him the ability to answer the questions posed by Munkin Nakir. Ya Allah, protect him from the fire. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give him the pehchan of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and give brother Zahir Nazir, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, him Sabr Jameel and his household Sabr Jameel as well. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, and also those brothers and sisters who are listening via radio, any sincere du'as that they have, Ya Allah, accept the du'as for the sake of Karbala. Those brothers who do the collections and many du'as are given by via them, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, accept the du'as for the sake of Karbala. Those who are suffering in hospitals from COVID, Ya Allah, remove this COVID, remove this disaster, this azmaish that has come upon us. Ya Allah, protect the dignity and the health of Muslims. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد معدن الجود والكرم وآله وبارك وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.